This book reveals how our minds truly work, through two systems quietly shaping every decision.
Every second, your brain is making choices, most of them without you noticing.
Some decisions feel instant, automatic, effortless. They just happen.
Others demand focus, effort, and careful thinking. These feel heavy.
The mind operates in two modes, switching constantly without warning.
System 1 is fast. It runs automatically, with little or no effort.
It recognizes faces, reads emotions, and jumps to conclusions instantly.
System 1 reacts before you even realize something happened. It activates when problems get hard and thinking requires control. But System 2 is lazy. It prefers not to engage unless forced.
Most of the time, we let System 1 run the show.
That's why we trust gut feelings, even when they're wrong.
Your brain confidently sees patterns that don't actually exist.
The answer is Paris.
Actually, it was London.
System 1 loves easy answers and hates doubt.
Slowing down feels uncomfortable, even when accuracy matters.
This is how mistakes quietly slip into everyday decisions.
By the time System 2 steps in, it's often too late.
Understanding these two systems changes how you see yourself. And this is only the beginning of how the mind can mislead you.
Our confidence often comes from speed, not accuracy.
When information feels familiar, the brain labels it as true.
Repetition creates comfort, and comfort creates belief.
System 1 mistakes ease for evidence.
System 2 would have asked harder questions.
Even when we know we're fooled, the illusion stays.
The story comes later, but feels true.
The book calls this the illusion of understanding.
We remember the peaks, not the full experience.
Memory edits reality into a simpler story.
Even pain is judged by moments, not duration. The ending shapes how the whole experience is remembered.
Your remembering self rewrites your living self.
Choices depend on how options are framed.
The same facts feel different in a new frame.
System 1 responds to emotion, not math.
System 2 stays silent unless invited.
These patterns shape decisions every single day.
When outcomes are uncertain, the mind looks for shortcuts.
Luck feels like skill when results turn out well.
Success creates powerful confidence illusions. Failure, on the other hand, demands an explanation.
We rewrite the story to make sense of surprises.
What is the probability of this outcome if we consider the prior?
Statistics challenge intuition at every step.
The answer is definitely the mitochondria, Mr. Davis. Confidence often survives being wrong.
Numbers require System 2's discipline.
Kahneman shows how intuition fails with probability. The frame changes the choice, not the facts.
Fear and hope guide judgment faster than logic.
Slowing down can change lives.
Small pauses invite System 2 to step in.
That pause is effort, but it protects you.
Effort feels costly, but errors cost more.
Life moves fast, and the mind keeps up by cutting corners.
Wisdom begins by noticing when to slow down. The next insight reveals why losses hurt more than gains.
Losses strike harder than gains of the same size.
Emotion tilts the scale before logic arrives.
Faced with loss, people take risks they would normally avoid.
The fear of losing reshapes decisions.
Hope grows stronger when losses feel near.
This is how rational plans quietly disappear.
Past investments trap future thinking.
Walking away feels like admitting defeat.
The mind hates wasted effort. Kahneman calls this the sunk cost fallacy.
Letting go requires System 2's strength.
Rational choices often feel emotionally wrong.
Relief comes after the discomfort.
Even fairness is shaped by hidden biases.
Small differences sway big judgments. Structure helps protect against intuition's blind spots.
Writing forces System 2 to engage.
Environments can invite better thinking.
Fewer shortcuts mean clearer judgment.
Awareness is the first step toward wiser decisions.
others. Good systems matter more than good intentions.
Habits can protect us from mental errors.
Experts rely on structure, not instinct alone.
Independent thinking reduces shared bias.
Delayed consensus improves decisions.
We are poor at predicting future happiness.
The mind exaggerates what will matter later.
Adaptation erases most emotional extremes.
We confuse prediction with experience. Book separates the experiencing self from the remembering self.
Moments lived don't need to be remembered to matter. Memory compresses life into highlights.
Big choices depend on stories we tell ourselves.
Slowing the process improves clarity.
Better thinking is quieter, not faster.
Pauses create space for reason.
Teaching doubt is teaching wisdom.
Uncertainty invites better answers.
The world pushes speed. Insight asks for patience.
Awareness alone won't fix bias, but it changes how you act.
Looking back reveals patterns we couldn't see before.
Many errors come from invisible shortcuts.
Awareness creates a moment of choice.
Small interruptions protect long-term outcomes. Hindsight feels obvious, but it's an illusion.
The goal is not perfection, but fewer blind spots.
Rules outperform intuition under pressure.
Defaults reduce costly thinking.
This is how insight becomes action.
The world stays fast, but you don't have to.
Slowness is a strategic choice.
Attention is the rarest resource.
Better thinking changes outcomes quietly. Wisdom accumulates through small corrections.
Structure outlasts motivation.
These skills can be passed on.
Thinking well is a learned habit.
Understanding the mind reshapes everyday life.
The real power lies in knowing when to think fast and when to slow down.
Subscribe for Money Mindset books.